From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. And 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A big play for Minnesota. 52 yards.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had...
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He knocks it through. And the Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Richardson. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
19 Lion, Buffalo 18, 18 Pioneer.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 14-7 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lion. Hut, hut.
Here's Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is caught. And he will go all the way. And 9 Mitchell. Touchdown, Colts. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will take a 21-7 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. Down the sideline. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A run with Taylor. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Richardson going to look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Once again, it's Herbert. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Here's Richardson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Byron Murphy. They'll begin here on the ground. And the defense thinking they have the safety here, but the spot is just outside the goal line. Good play, but no 2 points.
These situations here, Mike, you can see this defensive line is just chomping at the bit. They can see a safety coming. They don't quite get the safety in this case. They still hold him to no gain. Brings up second down.
And that'll get him some space. He's out of bounds up past the 20-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He's still on his feet. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Tracking 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check out.
Richardson. That is caught side of the end zone. And Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And number 2, Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to get...
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So take away the 6 points, and it's ruled an incomplete pass. Gay's kick is good, and the Colts will take a 24-21 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings will tie the game at 24.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. As we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Second down and 8. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. You let this go. Deep for Jefferson. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. 2nd down and 3. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. 3rd and 6. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Ready.
They'll send a tight end in motion. This is Henry. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Now he'll run.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
They'll try and run for it. He is in. Touchdown, Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Vikings will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. He fumbled the football. The Vikings have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line, and that'll set up second and goal. They'll go with him again. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And he nearly got away, but they finally bring him down at about the 3 to set up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks.
And this is on! Wow, the decision to go pays off. Justin Jefferson, touchdown Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
19 tight. Let's go now.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They face second down and 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70.
From the gun, Richardson. Off he goes.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
They run out of the gun, and it's Herbert. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. field, it's Mitchell. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Colts. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
McCarthy to the air on second down. There's Jefferson.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice game.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield. On third and short, they do not get it done.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. Important punt here in this tie game late. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds.
Here we go, here we go. Bravo 80.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They go right back to Taylor.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll go again here with Taylor. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Taylor. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll go with Taylor. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Ready up. Set. Ready.
Here's Taylor. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. They'll run here. Taylor loses the football. And the defense has it.
Just a critical error here, Mike, at this stage in the game. You understand.
No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll go down to a knee.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. So out comes Matt Gay in a big spot. This to win the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. So, it's a win for the Colts. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike.